Previously on Angel Boys.
No, I don't like that at all.
And we took 15 videos of our earrings in 5 minutes. So, everybody, hello. And Liam's the happiest boy in Paris because look what is behind me, the Hermes store. I said to Liam, the Hermes store's around here somewhere, because I just remember. And I saw it, it said Cellier on the corner, and I said, oh, it's there. And Liam was like, where? And I was like, oh, it's there, right in front of us, the wooden store. And this is the original Hermes store.
Is it really, James?
Faubourg, yes.
We need to go. Today is a Sunday, so it looks like it's closed, but we shall come back tomorrow.
We'll come back tomorrow.
In a few days, or a few weeks' time. We're spending so much time in Paris this summer, so it doesn't really matter.
We're not in any rush, are we, to go to Hermes? And I think we've got enough Hermes things to last us a lifetime, so I think that
I know.
We've got everything that's in there.
James, is this the one where Cardi B was brushing her hair?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I love that little scene of Cardi B brushing her long hair.
Yes.
So we'll take you to the windows, and here it all is. All of the magical pieces in Hermes. I have to say, I did say that the Balenciaga bags are the bag of Paris, but since we've been here, we have seen so much Hermes. I feel like the Parisian look is a trench coat in beige. It's a silky scarf, doesn't have to be an Hermes scarf, but that kind of look, wrapped around the neck, and a Kelly bag, a Birkin bag, probably normally a Kelly with a crossbody strap. And yes, I feel like that's very much the Paris look. One of our friends is actually French, and she dresses very like this. So, yes, actually, Liam, we've been in here before.
We have been in here before, that is correct. A long, long time ago.
Yes, the last time we came to Paris, we did come in here, and what did we get when we were here? I can't remember.
I think I got a scarf and some Izmir sandals.
I remember looking at the menswear collection, which was upstairs at the time, and it was gorgeous. That was about 5 years ago, I think.
Oh, James, look.
What?
My other bag is a Birkin. This will be linked down below in our beautiful shop, by the way, just for those. I know all of you do ask us on Instagram where you can buy these.
Well, I know you ask us on YouTube, and
on YouTube.
It's angelboys.com, so we now have our own
domain.
Is that what it's called? Domain.
To stay on Avenue George V.
Yes, that's what it's called, a domain.
Right,
do you know, it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, these windows.
And there I am again. And today's bag of choice is this beautiful box Kelly bag.
It's not really near anything, in a way.
And off we trot, we say.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Actually, the wooden style of the store is very traditional, French Parisian style. Lots of the older stores in Paris do have this wooden design. I always wonder how difficult it is to keep the upkeep of it, whether it gets a bit, you know, the wood goes a bit funny or this and that, but maybe it's not
James,
even wood, I don't know. No, it
the
is wood.
views of Paris
reminds me
fantastic.
very much of reminds me of my granddad, actually, this wood. I think it's plastic coated, actually. I can feel it's got a plasticky coating. But yes, the Goyard store is across the way as well.
And the views of Paris are fantastic. And I know when we are back at home for a few days, back to London, before we go on our next adventure, I'll be looking at this footage thinking, goodness me, isn't Paris just sublime?
Paris just superb? And we are going to go to the Louis Vuitton Museum today.
Yes, that's what we've just decided.
The Foundation Louis Vuitton, and it's a 50-minute walk from here. But I said to Liam, well, let's just walk, because it's quite nice to have a little walk around, and you might see some things on the way.
Let me tell everyone.
Oh, go on.
Sorry, James, to rudely interrupt, but I am desperate for the bathroom, and I was just saying...
My finger was in the way.
Sorry, I was just saying to James that I am desperate for the bathroom, and it's a 50-minute walk, but isn't it so funny, because I was just telling James about the Sex and the City scene where Carrie Bradshaw goes to a coffee shop because she needs a bathroom, but she has to buy a coffee in order to sit in the coffee shop to use the bathroom. And I said to James, that feels like me right now.
And I said I don't remember the scene.
Then I described it. It's when she meets Big's ex-wife or something like that. Natasha. And I said to James, that's me now. I need to go in a coffee shop to use the bathroom, but that means I need to buy some coffee in order to go to the bathroom. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm sure... Oh, I need to go, James. And if I'm correct in thinking, I think this could be... Well, this road is known as the George Road, I think. So that must be the George Hotel.
I think this is the Georges Cinq Hotel, something like that.
And our beautiful friend that we phoned last night actually said you boys would love it there. So we are going to go there. Obviously, we've got a few weeks in Paris, so I don't want to exhaust everything straight away.
No.
I want to just take my time doing everything. Otherwise, there would be nothing to do, James.
My granddad always used to say the phrase "relaxez-vous." Now, I don't know if that's a French phrase or he just made that up.
Actually, James, this iPhone is fantastic. If you zoom in, you should be able to see what the hotel's called. Oh, gosh, I bet that's knocking everyone sick, James. Okay, off to find Louis Vuitton. Oh, is that? Ta-da! I wonder if that's the museum. No.
Oh, can I just say, this is the store where Mariah Carey filmed her music video for, I think, Say
James,
Something.
quick.
Say something good to me.
James
That
said
one.
before we come to Paris, do you think we can we go to the Louis Vuitton store to
I
replicate
said,
the video?
Can we do the music video in the Louis Vuitton store? And Liam said no.
No.
I
He
thought
said,
that
"I'm
would
not
make a
getting kicked
fabulous
out."
TikTok. But
Yes,
Liam told me we're not doing it. But maybe what we could do is get a photograph and put the song on a photograph and see if anyone gets the reference.
Yes, fantastic idea. Ah, and there's Phuket's.
Oh, what's Phuket's again?
They
the
invited
hotel
us
in New York.
In New York, yes.
Yeah, that must be a hotel there, is
So
it?
this beautiful brand kindly invited James and I over to New York. So, yes, and we always start our email by responding by saying bonjour, because
Bonjour, we
it's
are in
French.
Paris.
Ostrich. So we are just in Valentino for our appointment, and the beautiful gentleman kindly got us a New York Times and said that we can keep it. Isn't that a fantastic keepsake? So we're having a little mooch. He's trying to get us a ticket to the Moulin Rouge because it's all sold out. And as for those of you that know, we tried this on in Harrods in London. Now time for a glass of champagne. So we are now being shown the beautiful Valentino haute couture range at our little private appointment. Isn't this just fantastic? And look at the detail of this beautiful dress.
Hello friends, so we have just been into Coco Chanel's beautiful boutique on the Rue Cambon, and it was marvellous. It's very different actually to some of the other Chanel stores. They don't have the product they don't have quite as much product as some of maybe the smaller stores in Paris have. When I say that, what I mean is they have a lot of duplicated product. Does that even make sense? I don't know if that even makes sense. But basically, it's a beautiful store, very well laid out, friendly staff, lots of shoes on the ground floor if you wanted to buy some shoes. And yes, Chanel is very, very popular in Paris, and it's absolutely beautiful. We also went into Valentino. That was fabulous. And they had a beautiful bag in there, which was called something like the Chat of the Maison, or something like this. And it was gorgeous. It was a cat. I could insert a picture actually next to me, so I'll insert a little picture. And it reminds me of the cat from Fievel Goes West. It doesn't actually look like the cat in Fievel Goes West, but it definitely feels that way, kind of. Yes, so I love Paris, and I'm happy to be here. Are you happy to be in Paris? I certainly am.
And look at this.
Look at this. Look at this.
Isn't that just exquisite?
The quality of this collection felt absolutely wonderful.
That's
The tweeds
beautiful.
and the fabrics were marvellous. We actually went up to the ready-to-wear floor, and yes, it was gorgeous.
Wow! James, look at that. What do you call that?
Voila.
What's it called?
Croque Madame.
Croque Madame. Why has it got an egg on though?
Hey.
James, it's got an egg on your toasty. And your eggs are runny.
On salade.
Incredible. We should show everyone the menu because it was £42.
Incredible.
Which is around 50 euros maybe. Is it yummy? Can I have some? Please. Now we have come to the most beautiful French restaurant, which often does remind me of Emily in Paris. And James is saying, stop filming me while I'm eating. But I had to show the beautiful, most scrumptious egg in the entire world. Oh my goodness, James, look at the most beautiful French snails in the entire world. £550 at this beautiful Michelin star restaurant. Isn't that exquisite? I just dropped my cutlery on the floor, James.
Oh, goodness gracious, Liam.
Isn't this absolutely fantastic?
Wow, they look wonderful.
Snail. Isn't this fantastic?
I think you're supposed to use the fork, Liam, darling.
That is absolutely sublime. Oh, goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
For 500 and something pound, you would hope that they taught you how to eat them, James. Do you know how to eat them, sweetie?
That's right. Just pick the snail out of the shell.
How? How, James? I have no idea how to do these, James. How do you do this? I need to ask the waiter.
Maybe I should hold the snail for you, darling.
I'm going to ask the waiter. Thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. So you dig for it. Ah, merci beaucoup. Perfect. Thank you so much. Voila. Perfect. Thank you.
How does it taste, Liam?
Absolutely beautiful, James. Do you want one?
Absolutely, darling.
Try one. So you have this, and you push it, then pull it and squeeze it.
Okay.
Until you get it out.
I can't wait.
Aren't they the most beautiful snails? Show
They're
everyone,
beautiful.
James.
I love their shells. They're so beautiful.
Perfect. Bonjour everybody, we thought we'd just quickly pop on here because we are living our best life in Paris and we are going to the beautiful Le Meurice Hotel, which we absolutely adore. Every time James and I come to Paris, the beautiful team always say, make sure you pop in for a wonderful glass of champagne. So we have been at the other side of Paris today looking at a beautiful antique fair, which you should see on our YouTube very shortly. So we've gone there and now we are heading back into the centre of Paris, which is beautiful. But can you all spot something new? Yes, these beautiful earrings have now been added to our store. Our collection at the moment is around 15 pairs, and James said, why don't we style them tonight for a beautiful glass of champagne? So this is how I've styled them. What do you think? Can you see them, James, under this bridge? Yes, James is nodding his little head because his microphone is in his Birkin bag and clumsy James forgot to get it out. So yes, this is my favourite pair, which is the droplet earring with a pearl. And this one is also James's favourite. So we are in Paris shooting our beautiful jewellery campaign with our fabulous team. So we've given our team a night off tonight. We said go out and enjoy because everyone worked so hard yesterday. And that's it. So we want to just pop on here. I'll leave a link now so you can shop our beautiful jewellery. Let us know what you all think. We love you, angels, and we will show you very soon on our YouTube what Le Meurice Hotel looks like. It looks absolutely exquisite.
And I said to Liam, tonight when we go out, why don't we style it on our jackets? I once saw somebody style some earrings on their lapels and it looked fabulous, so I just had the idea to do it tonight. And I think it's wonderful. I mean, why not style it on your lapel? So the lily is actually my favourite with the pink diamonds. It's just gorgeous. and the big pearl underneath. And Liam had the droplet pearl, and I said, oh, go on, let me try the lily with the droplet pearl. So I tried both, and then I love the butterfly, so I wanted to put that on as well. So, and it's all really sparkling and beautiful, and I just thought it matched the jacket really fabulous. Which is Tom Ford, and I can't wait to go out in Paris tonight and have a martini with vodka with lemon squeezed in. I always like the lemon martinis the most, even though we do actually try a lot of olive ones when we go to different places, but I do love a lemon martini, so that will be my drink of choice tonight, a Belvedere lemon martini, and I will be enjoying Paris with you all. I was saying to Liam, do the YouTube on the front camera, and he was like, no, this looks fabulous. So let's hope when I review the footage, it does look fabulous.
We need to tell everyone why we didn't vlog after the snails.
Why didn't we? We had a sleep.
There was a storm in Paris, so we decided to go back to the hotel.
There was, actually.
We
Very
had
random.
Tell everyone what we had to do with our Birkin and Kelly bags. It was so funny.
Oh, so we had to zip them up under our tops and keep them dry from the rain. And I ordered our car straight away, and we just went straight home because it was crazy. It was so rainy. I actually said to Liam, oh, I really want a coffee. Can we walk across to the other side of Paris to this coffee shop that I love where I could get one? And Liam was like, I'm not sure. And I said, okay, well, we could either go home, and he was like, oh, it's going to rain, it's going to rain.
I could see this big black cloud above us.
And I was like, no, it's not going to rain, it's going to be fine. And it ended up raining,
yes.
So Liam was right.
And tell everybody what I was doing when it started to rain.
What were you doing? I don't know.
I was just smiling and smiling and didn't say a word, and James said, you little smug
so
little cheeky boy, he said.
He's being so cheeky.
I said, what did I say? Behaviour speaks louder than words. And I was just grinning and grinning because I knew we would get absolutely soaking wet.
But it wasn't a real grin. It was just like a
pretend
silly one, pretend one. So anyway, so that was kind of funny. And
so tell everyone where we're going, James.
Where are we going?
We are going to a beautiful hotel which is
Le
called
Maurice Hotel.
Le Maurice. And every time we're in Paris, the team always says,
please pop in.
Please pop in.
We always forget, actually.
Yes.
So we are going to pop in today.
Well, normally when we're in Paris...
Yes. Oh.
I'm cutting James off.
He's cutting me off.
Normally when we are in... Well, first of all, welcome. And second of all, do you like our outfits this evening? We are twinning. Someone actually said to us the other day, are you two twins? And we said no. So yes, we're going to the Le Maurice Hotel, and usually when we are in Paris, we're only here for around 4 days. So, because we're here for a few weeks, we said we'll definitely need to pop in, don't we, James?
Absolutely.
Okay, back to you.
Okay. My idea was to put the lily with the pearl first. And then Liam said, oh, I like the droplet one so much, can I wear that one? So I said yes, and then I thought, well, why don't we do like two? So I thought, well, I'll try the droplet with the lily. And then I thought, actually, let's do another one. Let's do the butterfly on the other lapel.
And these are from our new collection.
Yeah,
just in case you didn't know.
Our new collection. So
which will be linked down below on our store.
Yes, we've styled it all. So and it's really great. I'm loving it. It's like really glitzy and fabulous. And I don't normally wear jewellery, particularly like bracelets, rings, even watches. I don't really wear any of it. And but it's quite fun to have little earrings to play around with.
Does anybody think that James looks absolutely gorgeous? I'm looking through the camera and I said to him, he looks beautiful tonight. What do you all think? I love him in a black t-shirt, actually. It's very casual.
Perhaps it's the black tee. I didn't know whether to do a black t-shirt or a black shirt, but I decided to do a black t-shirt.
And I went for a white one.
It's just easy and casual, so yes. I just put this Tom Ford blazer on with a black tee, and these are actually Tom Ford trousers as well, but you can't really, they just kind of can't really tell. I mean, you can tell, but you can't tell, if you know what I mean. They're just they're black, but they're fabulous.
Your favourite.
They are actually one of my favourites. I've worn them so much.
I'll tell everyone.
Oh, okay.
I also fetched my two Tom Ford pants, a cream pair and a beige pair, a white pair and a cream pair. No, sorry, a white pair and a beige pair. And last night and yesterday I wore my white pair, and around 11 o'clock at night we was waiting for our driver to pick us up. James said, what's that on your leg? And where I was carrying my little Angel Boy's tote bag, I must have put it down, and mud got all the way up the leg of it, and I was so shocked. So they will need to go to the dry cleaners.
No, and today.
So I put my beige pair of Tom Ford trousers on today, and James, when we was walking around Valentino,
I noticed that when he was trying this jacket on, which they didn't end up having his size in, he had a big line of chocolate
on the back of my
on the back of his trousers.
and James
again.
didn't think to tell me, so I was walking around Rue Cambon with this big stain and I couldn't believe it. So I got home and I managed to get that stain out, but I still will send it to the dry cleaners to make sure
Yes.
that the trousers are very fresh. So yes, we will catch up once we arrive at Les Maurice.
Next time on Angel Boys.
This is the beautiful Les Bristol Hotel.
Well, it's a little bit unusual for me to have a beer.
This is the Pink Pony Club.
We're calling it the Pink Pony Club, but it's actually called the Pink Paradise Club.